Hi there, it's Arena. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm super excited for today's video because Stylevana, a online store that kind of sells Asian fashion and Asian skincare, sent me a few products to try out, and I thought I would share some with you guys. They had like a lot of kind of brands on their website that I hadn't heard of before, which was really exciting. And they sent me 2 sheet masks. So one from Fruitia, which is a natural hydration maintenance moisture blueberry hydration mask, and a Jigot Angels in the vitamin. I've never really heard of these brands, so I'm super excited to try these out, and I love sheet masks, so I know that these will be good. They also sent me Logically Skin's Aquatic Resurface Serum. I put a little bit of this on before I applied my base today, and it's like a really thin watery texture, which was nice. I haven't used it enough time to develop a full opinion on the product yet, but I did do a little bit of research on this because I was kind of interested, and Logically Skin seems like a really amazing brand. This product is vegan, cruelty free, there are no toxins, and it's also hypoallergenic, which is really great, so I'm excited to keep using this to see how it goes. But the 2 products that I really wanted to test out in today's video is the CHICA y CHICO. CHICA y CHICO, CHICA y CHICO, I think that's how you say it. But they're one shot eye palette, and this one's in the shade Night Drink. I looked at their website, they had a few different ones, but the one that they sent me was Night Drink, and it's a really gorgeous burgundy red dark brown palette, which I love that tone, so super excited to try this. And then also I'm gonna butcher this name because it's like French, I think, but it's Chateau LABIOTTE a wine lip tint, and this one is absolutely adorable. I opened it up before, and it's just the cutest little, how cute is that? It is so cute. It's a little wine bottle lip tint, and it's a gorgeous red, hot pink red shade, hot pink fuchsia bright red shade, I would say. This one is in the shade RD01, and I love lip tint, so I'm super excited to try this out. But let's just jump into the eyeshadow. So this is the CHICA y CHICO eye palette, and I'm just gonna open this bad boy up. So it comes with 6 different shades, and there are a few glitters and then a few matte shades in there. So I kind of do want to swatch these a little bit before applying them. So here's a close-up of all the colors, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I really love that first shade. So this one up here is Red Eye, and it's not really red to me, it's more like orangey brown, but I love the glitter in this. I feel like it's such a nice natural everyday color. Underneath that is Cointreau or Cointreau, I'm not really sure how to say that, but it's just like a nice natural nude color. I don't really wear shades like this because they don't show up that much on me. And then underneath that is Red Wine, and it's just like a really gorgeous brown orangey matte shadow, and I feel like it goes perfectly with Red Eye, so I would love to use those together. And then underneath that is Jack Rose, and it's such a gorgeous burgundy red. I feel like these colors are so natural, you could literally wear any of them for every day. And then underneath that is Grand Marnier, which is probably one of my favorite shades. It doesn't even have any colored pigment to it, but I just love glitter shades, and this glitter is like pink, yellow and white, if you can kind of see, and I really love that. And you can wear it on top of any eyeshadow since it doesn't have a pigment underneath. And then underneath that is Coffee Cocktail, which is just a gorgeous deep coffee shade, and it also has a little bit of glitter pigments in it, which I do love. So those are all the shades, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so now that I've swatched all the palettes, I think that I actually have a kind of good idea of the eye look that I want to create. So I'm just gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. It's so sunny today. Officially the first day of spring here in Australia, and I'm so happy because I love warm weather. I'm gonna go in with Rose Wine and use this as a crease color all over my eyelids. Just buff that out. But yeah, the weather has been so nice down here in Australia, and I love it. I feel like the weather really plays a big part in my mood when I wake up. Like when it's sunny, I feel like it instantly puts me in a happy mood, or like a better mood, and I really love that. And I love that it's so sunny today. First day of spring. It's actually really pigmented. I feel like I only tapped in a little bit and I got so much pigment payout, which is really nice. Really love that. And I really want to use Red Eye because it is probably my favorite shade in this palette. So I'm going to go with my fingers. I feel like it's a lot more pigmented. And just pop this all over my lids. I want to try to use as many shades as I can. And since they all kind of match, I feel like I can probably get away with using a lot of them. So I'm going to pop this one all over my eyelids. I knew that these colors would go so well together. They're pretty similar, but then one's just like a little bit more glittery than the other. And I kind of like eye looks that don't have too much color going on sometimes. I feel like it just looks a little bit more natural and everyday. Like I would probably wear my eyeshadow like this for an everyday look. The glitter is like really small, so it's not that noticeable. I kind of like my glitter a little bit more chunky, but this is really great if you don't want like too intense glitter, because I know some people don't like having like massive glitter chunks in their eyeshadow like I do. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Jack Rose, which is the deep red burgundy shade, and kind of just put this in the outer corners of my eye, just for a little bit more depth. I actually can't get over how nice the weather is today. It's so nice. I'm sitting right next to a window and it's so warm. I'm gonna buff that all out. This palette is such a nice everyday eyeshadow palette. I feel like all these colors are so wearable. I'm just going to mix a little bit of rose wine and Jack Rose together and kind of line and just kind of buff this in my under eyes. Out so it's not too harsh of a line. And I do also want to go in with a little bit of Grand Marnier and pop this all over my eye just for some extra glitter. See if this works, but I'm gonna take a little bit of that Grand Marnier and pop this in my inner corners. It's pretty. I like that. The thing about K-Beauty products, especially eyeshadow, is that they're not crazy pigmented like Western products. They're kind of like buildable, everyday washes of colors, and I kind of prefer that sometimes in my everyday makeup. So I feel like it is really personal preference. Some people might be like there's no pigment to it, but I personally like when it's kind of like that, because I love my pigmented palettes when I want to do like a really bold eye look, but for my everyday, muted soft palettes are really my go-to. The highlight is not sticking to this eye. It's like I can see it on this eye, but it's just not showing up on this eye. I'm gonna mix the Grand Marnier and the Queen Trio together and line my waterline. Just to brighten it a tiny bit. It is like a really natural nude color, so it's not that intense, but it still does like a really great job of brightening my under eyes. I like that. The glitter isn't as glittery as I prefer, but I don't hate it. It's quite nice. I think that is all I want to do for my eyes. I mean, the only shade that I didn't really use was the Coffee Cocktail, which is probably the most pigmented shade. But as I said, I'm not the biggest fan of really dark eye makeup, especially when I'm just wearing eyeshadow. I really like just light, bright colors. But I think just for the sake of using every single color, I think I'm just going to take a little bit of it and line my eyes a tiny bit. I normally prefer a heavy wing, which is why I use eyeliner, but this is really great if you don't want anything too crazy. I'm kind of extending the natural shape of my eyes, so my natural eyes go out and then I have like a shadow at the ends of my eyes, and I'm just kind of putting a little bit of dark eyeshadow in there to accentuate that a little bit. I might take a little bit under my eye as well, just a tiny bit, whatever is left of my brush. So the next product that I want to review is the LABIOTTE Wine Lip Tint. So cute! So this one is the shade RD01, as I said before. And I'm just going to apply a little bit on the inner corners of my lips. Whoa! It smells really nice. I don't know what smell that is. I actually don't know. It kind of like smells like a really, I think it's meant to smell like wine, like a really nice fresh wine. But I honestly cannot put my finger on what the smell is, but it smells so nice. It's such a nice refreshing scent, and this color is beautiful. It's like a scarlet red, but not too red, like more pinky. Wow, this color is gorgeous. I haven't worn a bright lip in a really long time, and this lip is like a really nice wearable pink red. I feel like sometimes when you wear natural eye looks, it's really nice to wear a bold lip because it just looks a little bit more put together, and this color is perfect for that. It's like bright fuchsia, but not too intense. And it smells so good. I cannot get over this scent. I'm so sorry. I love this. I really like it. It's so comfortable too, since it's a tint. It's like moisturizing, and I have such dry lips. I did have a lip balm on before I applied this product, so my lips were like kind of good, but this was really comfortable, and I love the color, and it smells so nice, and I can't get over the packaging. I can see this becoming one of my new favorite lip tints because I do really like lip tints, but I honestly realized that a lot of my lip tints are like orangey and light pink, and this is like a really nice red pink, and I really like this color. I'm definitely going to use this again. I can see this becoming a daily staple. Well, when I do choose to wear makeup in quarantine, but I can see me reaching for this quite a bit. So those are all the products that I wanted to review from Stylevana for you guys, and I really enjoyed playing around with new makeup. I feel like I haven't had new makeup in a really long time, so playing around with these products was a lot of fun. Thank you Stylevana for collaborating with me on this video, and of course if you do want to shop off Stylevana, feel free to use my discount code for 10% off. INF10AR, which I will leave on the screen for you guys, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!